All right. It is Saturday, December 28th, 2024. The year is almost done, and it is about 5:30 in the morning. And now I'm taking my annual trip to Phoenix. Sorry, I have paint on this jacket. I just love this jacket. But I'm taking my annual trip, so I got to drive out there. It's only about 8 hours. Because I'm not going to Phoenix just yet. We're going to this cabin in the woods where we go and sort of just relax. Because Phoenix is hot. They like to go to the snow, but I was just in the snow, so I got to go back to the snow. I was told it's not that cold right now, so that's good. But we'll go there for a few days. We'll celebrate my friend's birthday, New Year's. I think that's how we're doing it. Then we're going back to Phoenix, and then I'll come home. So I'll be there for about a week. And then, like I told my roommates, I go, I'm never going to be home. So, especially this time of year, I always travel. All right. Yeah, I don't usually travel for Christmas, but now that my family isn't here, I travel. But I'm going to go out there. I pray my car will make it. I drive this poor thing all the time. But I just want to go and relax and welcome in 2025. I was looking forward to 2024 because 2023 was such a bad year. 2024 was better. Not great, but better. So, but I want to really, like I said, I'm changing my mindset, focusing less on my friends and more on myself. And I just said that because my friends aren't focused on me. So I just want to, take my power back. But, all right. Here's to a safe journey. It's so quiet in this neighborhood compared to where I used to live. It's also very cold and dark. So let's get in this car, warm it up for a bit, and then I gotta get gas, and then we're gonna get on the road. The sun is starting to come up over the mountains, and I'm heading towards the sun. There it is. The sun's coming up. I don't usually see the sunrise very often, so this is really pretty. Look at there's a train. I stopped here in Palm Springs because I had to use a restroom. But now I'm gonna get back on the road. There was a rest stop. I decided to rest and stop. And now there's a train. Anyways, I gotta get back on the road. I do want to try and make good time. Just so I have, I can spend time with them and have dinner and all that stuff. So I should be there. Well, so they're an hour ahead. So I don't know. It says I'm going to be there at 2. I don't know if that's taking the time change into consideration. But as long as I'm there by 3 or 3:30, like as long as I'm there before it's dark, I'll be happy. And this is how you know you're in Palm Springs. Because it's known for all of these windmills. So when I stopped to get gas, I also got some coffee, which means I had to stop and go to the bathroom. But look how pretty it's pretty out today. It's like 61 degrees. Usually when I'm in Arizona, it's like 115. So this is actually really nice. So when I hit Phoenix, which is like in the next hour, I got to stop and get some wine and a few things for the cabin. But then after that, it shouldn't be such a long stretch to get there. So I think I'm roughly 3.5 hours from there. So I'm over halfway. This trip has been actually uneventful. Car's running really well. Thank you, Lord, for that. And yeah, I'm excited to see everybody. I'm excited to just relax. I was actually supposed to have a podcast interview today, but Matt called me about it yesterday. I told him I needed to push it because I was driving, and I didn't know it was going to be over the holiday weekend. I thought they were going to do it after. So the guy messaged me, and I was like, "Brah, I can't do it because I'm driving, and I don't know how the service will be, and I don't want to have an interview like that while I'm driving because I'm not focused on it." So he's like, "No, I understand." He goes, "I just did one anyway." So he's like, "I'm good." So we scheduled it for next Sunday. So a week from tomorrow, which is good because I'll be back in town, and it's right before I start filming. So it'll be a nice time to sit down. I can talk about Grandma's Cookies because it's a horror podcast, I believe. So I talk about Grandma's Cookies and other things, but I might even mention Riker just because I'm trying to get, They don't launch the website yet, so Kevin and Noel won't let me post any photos. But I want to because they look so good, and Noel is still working on a trailer from the footage that we shot, so hopefully I can show you guys that website in the next week or so. So, be prepared for that. It's so beautiful here. This is near Tonto National Monument. And since I'm obsessed with national parks and stuff, I'm gonna have to try and take a moment and swing by. Oh, what a pretty valley. So I stopped in Payson to get more gas because I'm going further than I normally do, so I gotta get gas. But I'm just outside of this Tonto National Forest, and you know I gotta go to all these parks because I used to have the parks pass. It expired in January and I gotta renew it. So I think on our way back to Phoenix, because I'm here in Payson right now, I think on the way back to Phoenix, I'm gonna stop by and check it out. And you know, I gotta go to the visitor center and I gotta get my stamp, the little passport stamp. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm doing it. But right now I gotta stop at the store and get some wine and a little bit of nosh, and then no, I still like another hour to go. So close. God, it's been a long day. And I lost an hour because, you know, they gain an hour here. So right now it's 2 o'clock. Well, that's fine. I was going to be there between 3 and 3:30 anyway. So I'm pretty much on schedule, I think. Okay, so I stopped at a Safeway here in Payson because my friend called me. She's like, we need champagne for New Year's. Don't have any champagne. So I stopped making champagne. I got myself some wine. They needed some spiced rum. So I just paid $60 for alcohol. So we were all set. That's okay. We're going to be there. There's 11 of us. So it'll definitely go a long way, which I'm glad. So, you know, we're going to have a really, really, really good time. I got to stop and get a quick bite to eat. I'm starving. And then, so I still have another hour to go. So, but I am making time. But because I had to stop at the store, I'm going to arrive 30 minutes later than I wanted, which it's fine. They know I'm coming, so that's perfect. Hope that's not a fire off in the distance there. I have a fire up. I got to look it up. Doesn't that look like a fire? That's black smoke. That means there's a fire. There was just a sign that said there's a wildfire in the area, so pay attention for smoke. Oh my God, and we're right next to this national forest too. So fingers crossed that they're able to put this fire out quickly. It does not look like a big fire, but that breaks my heart. It really does. Here's the cabin. This is where I'll be at for the next week. So 2 acres. Oh, this place is creepy. I'm gonna come out here and walk around. Oh, look at that house. It's all blue for Christmas. Anyways, look how creepy this is. Oh shit, those horns are upside down. Oh, creepy. As a horror filmmaker, I approve of this location. There's a tire swing. This is where we're at for the whole week. So I legit just fell asleep last night and forgot to finish my vlog because I was just relaxing, enjoying everybody's company. But it's dark here, dark. And we'd watch Smile and Smile 2 back to back. So I had a hard time sleeping last night because I was like, oh, I'm so afraid that things are just in the dark. So, but anyways, it was a good first night here. I'll start a new vlog and fill in on everything, but definitely had a good long day yesterday. So, and I didn't go to bed till like late. So I was probably up for a good day. Anyways, hope everybody's having a good weekend.